Wimbledon 2015 kicks off on Monday 29th. The draw was released today, and I've invited PR representative Dean Goddard from olbg.com community to discuss the outright. We've just looked at the women's singles and now move over to the men's. Let's take a look at the top five. The order has remained the same, but the prices have grown slightly. As it stands now, the top five with the best odds are as follows. We've got Novak Djokovic as favourites, 2.4, followed by Andy Murray, 4.33, Roger Federer, 8, Stan Wawrinka, 17, and Rafael Nadal, 18. Do you agree with that order? And who are the main contenders? Who should we look for to win the title?
Yeah, I think the bookies again have got pretty much the right order. I would say that possibly Murray should be closer in the betting to Djokovic, and that's certainly what our members are going along with as well. He's proving quite popular, Murray, to be honest, and I don't think it's just patriotism. I think it is that they strongly believe Murray's got a real good chance this year. He's in the opposite half of Djokovic. In the quarters, he'd be seeded to meet the likes of Nadal or Federer. Can't see either of them giving the Scot any trouble at all, really. Nadal's not the force he was this year, as he's had quite a few problems. He's been beaten recently by the likes of Fabio Fognini and Dolgopolov. They wouldn't have, held a candle to Nadal a year or two ago. So we can see Murray making the semis where he'd possibly meet Federer. But yeah, Murray's our tip, actually. I think he's around 4.33. Everything in his favour. Put up a great performance in the French. That's not his surface play at all. Back on grass with the home crowd behind him, it's Murray for us. Yeah,
Murray for us as well, actually. Let's just discuss a few other players, though, that could possibly win the trophy. And one is Stan Wawrinka. He is fresh from his French Open victory after beating Djokovic. Should we consider him as a contender for the trophy, or will sort of the different court now we're moving to grass, prove not in his favour?
Yeah, we can't really have Stan winning a game, really. I'm surprised he's actually won 2 Grand Slams already, and, he probably doesn't get the credit he deserves for that. I mean, he's won as many as Murray, and if you look at Stan's odds, he's 16, 17. Grass, probably not his favourite surface. He's never got past the quarters at Wimbledon. So, yeah, put up a great show at the French, but not for us at Wimbledon, no.
All right. Now, Djokovic, obviously, he lost the French Open title to Stan Wawrinka. He is the favourite to win Wimbledon 2015 with the shortest odds. How far do you think he'll make it?
Well, we think at OLBG he's got a fairly tough draw, to be honest. In the last 16, he's due to meet South African Kevin Anderson. He's a big server, so he could give him a few problems. Quarterfinals, if he gets past him, he'd be up against the likes of Nishikori or Marin Cilic, decent players. And then in the semis, if he gets that far, he'd be up against, as we've just said, Wawrinka or Raonic, Dimitrov, one of those. So odds of 2.4, bit skinny. When you think, even if he makes it to the final, Djokovic, and plays, say, Murray, if he lost the first set, in running, it'd be about 2.4 to win the match. So you've got a lot to have to go for you. 2.4 is too skinny for us, although obviously, can he win it? Of course he can. But ROLBG backing him to do so, the answer's got to be no.
Yeah, I agree, and those odds are a little too short. But I tell you, the draw has been kind to number 2 seed Roger Federer. Who is his biggest threat, and could we see him in the semis?
Oh, I should think that Roger Federer will make the semis purely because of the draw. He does look like he's come out with a really nice draw there. Looking at it, it looks like a Federer-Murray semi-final, to be honest. Federer, I mean, he turns 34 in August, I believe. Not quite the force of old. In answer to your question, will he make the semi-finals? Probably. Will he win it? But look, doubtful.
All right, but you think we're looking at a Murray-Federer final?
Murray, Federer in the semis, we believe, and from the top half, Djokovic. But possibly a surprise semi-final opponent there, maybe like a Raonic or Dimitrov instead of the obvious Wawrinka. So that would be how we'd be looking at the semis going, and Andy Murray coming through as the winner.
Yeah. And what's the best bet then?
Best bet, without a doubt, Andy Murray all the way. I think he's about 4.33. Not a bad price at all. This is Murray's year, definitely.
Fantastic, and we're behind that bet as well. Andy Murray to win. Dean Goddard, thank you for joining us.